When this project first came around, and you get the first phone call, hey, can you build a bridge on the Grand Canyon? You're kind of like, wait a minute, really? It was kind of a different idea. Sure.
Wait a minute, you want to move what? You want to move 1 million pounds of steel, aluminum, and glass over the edge of the Grand Canyon and not have it fall in the canyon? Really?
But then you realize they were serious.
I said, well, let's draw some pictures. Let's see what we can come up with.
After I started to talk with Mark Ross Johnson, the architect, started to get a little bit of idea. But I don't think any of us knew what was going to happen at first. It was an evolving process.
Initially, it was trying to preserve the view, because the view was amazing out here before anything at all was in here. And we started off with some real simple concepts.
Was that kind of a diving board idea?
Maybe a rock-to-rock walkway or something like that, and then came up with the idea of almost like a U-shaped structure that took you out and brought you back in, and was kind of a natural flow.
People can walk out, they can look down, they can look back, but they don't have to retrace their steps.
And it also made you feel as though you were flying and you were floating out over the canyon.
There's no utilities at this site. No electricity, no sewer.
We had water truck in every day, 21 miles to get water here.
No anything, basically just the elements. You got the rock, you got the canyon.
So the remoteness greatly complicated the construction. For the most part, the bridge was all put together on top of the cliff. We liked the idea of doing a big steel box girder.
Well, without welding, we wouldn't have been able to put the 21 pieces of the actual skywalk together. Both sets of beams, the inside and the outside of it, or attach it to the columns that are tied into the limestone.
There was probably tens of thousands of different welds throughout the skywalk itself, with all the parts and pieces that it took to put the skywalk together. And the welding, I'd say, was probably one of the most critical parts of the whole project.
Now when you look at the box girders, there's just a clean, continuous shape. And maybe most people are going to look at it and see that nice, clean flow, and they're not going to realize what it took to make that happen. But it was a lot of welding that made that happen.
The skywalk's going to be there, hopefully, as long as the Grand Canyon's there. That's how we intended to build it, and that's what we did, and hopefully it's there for generations to enjoy.
We basically built it out there so you could enjoy it from a different viewpoint. Something that was unique and different, and maybe something you hadn't experienced before. So I thought we were able to do that with what we created out here.